As a facilities manager, when it comes to roofing, you know two things. You know that the roofs leak every time that it rains, and you know that the cost of roofing is literally through the roof. And the goal as a manufacturer for us is to educate you, because the more that you can understand roofing, why your roof leaks and what your roof has, that's going to give you the best data in order to make the best decision to make your roof last the longest for the cheapest cost. And step number one is understanding what the primary purpose of a roof is. And it's simple. It's to keep water out of the building. But you also got to understand number two is, what does the roof consist of? And the best way that we can teach you how to do that is to get you a core cutter. And if you're to core through your roof, that's about a 2 or 3 inch hole that you core all the way down to the deck. And that's going to bring up the entire roof assembly. And that's going to tell you a bunch of things. It's going to tell you what the deck type is, whether it's metal, concrete, or plywood. It's going to tell you if the roof has any insulation, and if so, how thick is it? And that's important for understanding the roof system, energy savings, and it's also going to reveal what the roof type is. If it only has one layer, does it have 2 layers? If it has 2 layers, then that could mean some building code issues when it comes to re-roofing it. But to understand the roof assembly from the deck up is really important. In fact, that's one of the most important things that you need to understand is, what do you have now? Because once you understand what you have now, then we can figure out how to fix it. And then the next question that you need to ask yourself and you need to educate yourself on, number 3, is how do you keep your roof watertight for the long term for the least amount of money? And the best way to do that is to start looking at long-term solutions, because you're not going to sell your building anytime soon. In fact, even though you're being told that you're going to sell your building 5 or 10 years down the road, for a lot of you, you're going to wind up having that building for a long time, and those burdens are going to be yours. So the more that you can understand and look for the long term, not necessarily the short term fix, which becomes the most costly over time, but look for long term solutions that are literally designed to last for 30 or 40 years. And that means that you're going to get a technology or a roof that's going to be watertight for decades to come. And those are the 3 steps to allow you to start thinking about how you can understand roofing better. Now, stay tuned to these videos, because we're going to be putting out a lot of educational content, from understanding your roof from the deck up to how to value your roof, to understanding trapped moisture and understanding ponding water. The goal for us is to be the encyclopedia to teach you roofing so that it's simple.